Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The time is almost 3 o'clock in the morning, and the date is 11th of August 2013. I will put on a video after this video that I'm putting on, that I'm recording at this moment of time. Um, I am currently getting followed anywhere I go. There are many times even I speak to some of them are psychologists, many police officers, extremely a lot of police officers are actually following me as soon as I come out of a sort of a tube station. There are people waiting with this iPhone 4 either side of the road. They're watching me, they're texting each other, they walk around. As soon as I find one of them, they actually go, and other people keep sending them text message that he's following you, he's not. A video I'm gonna put on today, that I'm trying to put the description of this guy that was following me today in the next video, so you know which one I'm talking about. Is a guy with a bald hair and a shirt, sort of a bluish shirt, and a dark sort of a jean that comes. He was waiting at the tube station as I came out, and obviously using his phone, and then he started following me from behind. And then I slowed down, let him take over. He goes for it. He was extremely professional. He was professional. I would say he's either he's a police officer, or he could also be from army. Um, but he was a professional guy. He was a lot more professional than many others that I've seen. And the other thing which was strange about this guy, the guy was very well built, quite strong, and very well built guy. So the normally people who normally followed me in the past mainly are the people who do not stand out. They use a very skinny, slim, and mainly short, and it's type of a guy who do not stand out. This guy is, I would say, probably could be a suka, could be a police officer, but he's a government sort of a guy, and he was a professional, and he was standing out as well. I mean, the way he was built and the way he was looked. And as he was following me, as I said, I let him take over, and then as I let him take over, I went right next to him, and I was walking right next to him, literally next to him, like shoulder to shoulder. And then as we were walking, he stopped completely, and he let me go further. I went further in about, let's say, 7 or 8 meters, and then he came back again. He started walking again. That's the point. I kept my distance, and I started recording. By the time I realized who he was, because this thing will take time. You have to know what they're wearing, what they're doing, the body language. You have to consider many aspects in order to know who's actually following you. And the people who claim there's a psychological problem and other things, there are hundreds of other people in this street. Why don't I say they were following me? Why do I say this particular guy was, and a couple of other people which you'll be able to see. Towards the end of this video that I'll publish, you will see the guy that I'll give you the description. He walks right behind a couple. The gentleman is on the right. He's wearing a blue shirt and sort of a brown creamy trouser, and the lady wearing a black skirt, mini skirt, high heel black shoes, longish hair, and sort of a greenish top, that are walking right in front of him, and they're contact with each other through the phone. I don't know whether it's a text message they send to each other, or there is some sort of a program they have that they can connect to each other phone, and they will say everything. And this guy will potentially take over these people and goes to the different direction. And as I reach these people and look at them, they look at me in a very sort of a strange way, like this dodgy way and stuff, and they keep sending text message to the other guy, and he keeps looking whether I'm following him or not. And at that point I decided to not to follow him anymore, and I decided to go to a different direction, and they sort of left, and the other people came over. As I said, the place I go to work, Many police officers come there, many people. I'll be honest with you, I can guarantee you at least each place I go work at 10 or 15, sometimes even more undercovers are coming there or actually are there, which is a very strange thing. I've no idea. Well, this was it. So I'll put on the next video. Please watch the next video, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to think if I missed anything on this particular subject. Yes, many of them I actually speak to them. Many times they come to me, they speak to me, they say, "Oh, Iran is like this, Iran is like that." They try to have a conversation with you. It's just in a very funny sort of a way, which I don't know what they're trying to do. They're trying to perhaps talk to you and come to say you're this or that, or I still don't know. I still cannot really work out. But sometimes I study them. I use a certain techniques that I learned through more than 4 years of around 4 years of having experience with this type of investigators, undercovers. They have phones that they record your voice. Many things I say to them in order to find who they are, checking the body language, checking the eye contacts. Many of them come from a different country, the type of the conversations we have, and many other things. I'll be honest with you, I don't think even if Bin Laden was walking down the street in London, if he was alive, he would have had that many escorts around him. To be quite honest, it's it's devastating. I mean, what can you do? All these people following you, and if you want to go to the police or something, they're actually police officers, and they say you have a psychological problem, and your life is actually a hell, and you're constantly under the torture that they do, and many other things which I don't see why should I mention at this moment of time till the court, hopefully, but I'm aware of the certain other things that is happening. Anytime I go anywhere, people are contacted and they tell them he has a psychological problem. Anywhere you go, people are contacted. You go to speak to the solicitor, they contact the solicitor and warning them that I have a psychological problem. They don't even allow them to take on your case. No government organization whatsoever gives you the information that you require, that you're asked for. Not even one of them, and you are constantly tortured in order to go back to Iran. I was also told I also heard that they would really like to make you some sort of offer to get you back to Iran. So there, they will come and recover if there is any money that you have from you, and then they will be able to easily kill you and for the torture you and other things that are actually planning to do. This is one of the things they're trying to do, and certain judges and certain ministers of keep saying he shouldn't be here, we shouldn't even spend money putting him in the coffin to send him back, we should just kill him, or we should just send him back to where the hell he comes from, and many other things that I'm hearing from other people that the other side are actually saying. I'll put on the next video. Please watch, and this mysterious guy, who is that happened today. This thing happened on the 10th of August, 2013. It actually happens every day, but by the time you try to get your camera out and record something, it actually takes a bit of time. But this is what's happening. I mean, these other things are actually happening in my life. People make decisions for you, people torture you, and many other things, unfortunately. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and see what happens. Thank you.